promotion, limitation of debate on special motion under Articles 145 and 150 of the Constitution.
Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provision of Standing Order number 97-1, and notwithstanding the resolution of the House on February 14th, 2024, this House orders that each speech in a debate on a special motion under Article 145 and Article 150 of the Constitution shall be limited as follows: a maximum of 60 minutes for the mover in moving the motion, and 30 minutes in replying, and a maximum of 5 minutes for any other member speaking, except, of course, the majority leader and the leader of minority, and the member seconding the motion, who shall be limited to a maximum of 10 minutes each. And that at least 2.5 hours before a vote is taken on the motion, the deputy president or the president, as the case may be, of course in this case is the deputy president, shall be accorded an opportunity to be heard in accordance with the Standing Order number 67B2 as a right to be heard. Honorable Speaker, going by the notice of motion that was tabled here yesterday by the move of this motion received overwhelming support of 291 signatures. That ideally means, Honorable Speaker, that members should be given adequate time to debate on this motion. Usually, of course, the House knows that we debate, each member gets about 10 minutes to speak on any motion. But because of the interest, the overwhelming interest across the political side, and with the 291 that support, and even the 53 or 54 who do not support, Honorable Speaker, the minority, they'll get that opportunity to articulate their issues on whether they support. Those who do not support, they'll also have their 5 minutes to support. They arranged their thoughts within the 5 minutes. You articulate your issues within the 5 minutes, and also we give the mover 60 minutes so that he can actually place his grounds on the table without a hurry. 60 minutes, Honorable Speaker, and with 30 minutes right of reply. Honorable Speaker, for us this is clearly fair. And even to add on top, Honorable Speaker, we wish to move that the Deputy President is accorded an opportunity to be in this House and be heard. The proposal is 2 hours of defense in this floor, Honorable Speaker, without being interrupted, Honorable Speaker. So I beg to move, Honorable Speaker, that members arrange their votes within the allocated timeline and come in large numbers that very day, very early in the morning, to articulate their issues in support or in opposition, while opposing the motion, Honorable Speaker. So I beg to move, and I ask Honorable Sam Atandi to second.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, as has been explained by the majority whip, this is a historical motion. And for some of us, we are lucky that we are going to witness and participate in the impeachment of the Deputy President. This is something which is very special, Madam Speaker. And I'm sure that, just like myself, all members of this House will be interested in giving a shot to this motion. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, we would like to request that everybody be given an opportunity. And so the motion that, the proposal that we have 5 minutes for members and 60 minutes for the mover is something which I would like to second, and I would like to appeal to members to support. Thank you. I support. I second. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable members, I now propose the question that pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 97-1, and notwithstanding the resolution of the House of February 14, 2024, this House orders that each speech in a debate on a special motion under Articles 145 and 150 of the Constitution shall be limited as follows: a maximum of 60 minutes for the mover in moving and 30 minutes in replying, and a maximum of 5 minutes each for any other member speaking, except for the leader of majority, the leader of minority party, and the member seconding the motion, who shall be limited to a maximum of 10 minutes each, and that at least 2.5 hours before a vote is taken on the motion, the deputy president, or president as the case may be, shall be accorded an opportunity to be heard in accordance with Standing Order 67B2. That is the right to be heard. Honorable members, may I propose the question? Let me put the question. Okay, honorable members, I now put the question. What's your point of order?
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Immediately after.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I just wanted some little bit of clarification, because I've tried to do the, while I agree with the motion, Madam Speaker, I've tried to do the computation of the period, and I'm a bit, that's why I'm seeking your clarification, that the mover will have 1 hour, the seconder will have 30 minutes, the leader of majority and minority will have 10 minutes each, so, seconder will have
10 minutes. The
yes,
seconder will have 10 minutes.
So are we saying, therefore, Madam Speaker, that is it 2.5 hours maximum, including the time that the mover is moving, plus the leader of majority and the seconder, and that each one of us gets 5? We have a lot to say about this motion, Madam Speaker. I am a bit disturbed that we have a lot to say about this motion, and I think 5 minutes and allotting the mover 1 hour, I think we can give the mover 40 minutes, so that we get time to say, and we have a lot to say about this motion.
Honorable Kamket, remember it will go on until the end of the day, which means it go up to midnight.
Then, in that case, Madam Speaker, I propose that 5 minutes is too short for us. We have a lot to say. We have a lot, and I can assure you.
I think, Honorable Kamket, you have been overruled by your colleagues, but in any case, the practice in the House is that we've been doing 5 minutes. And in my experience, most people can make their point in 3 minutes. After that, they start repeating themselves. What's your point of order?
Please put the question, Madam Speaker. Put the question.
Okay, honorable members. Okay, I'll only entertain 2 points of orders. You are coming next, yeah.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And I tend to agree with Honorable Kamket. We need more time to interrogate this issue. The issue of the impeachment of the Deputy President is not a clandestine issue. It's an issue that we need to interrogate. Some of the members who voted for the impeachment may have had the privilege to have had the motion before. The ones who had put the signature, obviously they signed on the motion having maybe some insight into what was in the motion. So us who are in the dark, we ask for more time to interrogate and discuss this issue entirely. Thank you.
Honorable Farah, and then I shall put the question.
Mr. Speaker, for the benefit of the House, Mr. Speaker, protect me from all of them. For the benefit of the House.
Honorable members, let us listen to Honorable Farah.
For the benefit of the House, there was a procedural motion that preceded this procedural motion that said until the conclusion, which means we can go up to midnight. But then having 291 members of parliament, anything more than 5 minutes is not likely to give an opportunity to everybody. In any case, those of you who studied literature, whatever you cannot convey in 5 minutes, you'll not be able to convey in 5 hours. So, Madam Speaker, put the question. Put the question.
Like I said, honorable members, my experience is that you can say whatever you want to say in 3 minutes. Beyond 3 minutes, you're repeating yourself. So honorable members, allow me to put the question that pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 97.1 and notwithstanding the resolution of the House of February 14, 2024, this House orders that each speech in a debate on a special motion under Articles 145 and 150 of the Constitution shall be limited as follows. A maximum of 60 minutes for the mover in moving, and 30 minutes in replying, and a maximum of 5 minutes each for any other member speaking, except the leader of majority party, the leader of minority party, and the member seconding the motion, who shall be limited to a maximum of 10 minutes each, and that at least 2.5 hours before the vote is taken on the motion, the deputy president or the president, as the case may be, shall be accorded an opportunity to be heard in accordance with Standing Order 67B2. That's the right to be heard. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.